Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda and this is my channel, Her Pacific Northwest Washington Life. And today I have for you the second decor haul for my wedding series. I think I'm mostly done with decor at this point. Now it's really just putting the pieces together and figuring out what I want where and how centerpieces are gonna look and things like that. The only other thing I can really think of that I want to pick up are some kind of like silver trays to go under the centerpieces. And that way they're not just kind of floating in the middle of the table or anything like that. They're kind of like a designated area for a stack of centerpieces to go, if that makes sense. So I haven't found those quite yet just because I'm not entirely sure what it is I want. And then just finding all the pieces to go with it. That's just been a bit of a work in progress. So a lot of the things I have are, well, there's some big things I have that are actually for our favors table. And the intention is to set up a kind of Honeydukes sweet shop for people to fill up boxes with different treats and things, and that can be their favorite to take home. So I got a couple pretty large containers in order to arrange things on the favor table. So the first thing I have is this, it could be a large wine glass if you wanted it to be, but it could also be a fishbowl. I'm not entirely sure, but it was $3.99 at the Goodwill. And I've got different kind of sizes and shapes just to arrange them around each other. But this will be good for, you know, putting, I don't know, like Fizzing Whizbees or like Jubal's blowing gum or something like that in there for people to grab. I also have a what looks like a wine glass that's a lot taller. So we've got this one here, which just has a bit of a longer stem and a bit of a bigger opening as well. So there's that one. This was only $4.99 at the Goodwill. And obviously I'll need to wash them down with soap and stuff. The next thing I have is this big guy right here. This one was $9.99 at the Goodwill. I think it was the most expensive piece, but it's just a really fun shape, I think. And you've got a lid that comes off, and it's still a pretty wide opening as well. So I think in this one I might put something like Birdie Bot's Every Flavored Beans. And I think I'm going to keep them in the little packets and not just dump a whole bunch of jelly beans in here, because I feel like they'll get, more people would want them if they're in the little packages than they would taking scoops and stuff out. So there's that one. And then I've got another one that's kind of similar in size and shape. And this one was $6.99 at the Goodwill. So this one's got an even bigger opening, and it doesn't taper in as much at the neck here. So that'll be good as well for whatever I decide to put in these. I don't know if I'm going to need another couple of them. I also want to make chocolate frogs, so those aren't going to be in something like this. The next item I have are more potion bottles. I found these at Joann's, two different shapes that come with corks. I think it was buy one get two free, I want to say, which is why I picked these up. So a lot of the bottles I have now are smaller, so these will be nice to mix in there as well. And I bought labels, like potion labels on Etsy today. Some of them actually have like Drought of Living Death and things like that, and others are just blank labels that I can use a font on, and then I can put them on top of these. But I've got 3 of each of these. I also bought some wands from GeekGear, which is a subscription box based in the UK. You can buy a wand mystery subscription, or you can buy like the overstock as well. But I just bought 3 mystery wands. So you've got this one here, this one as well, and then I think this one might be my favorite. I just kind of like how curved it is. And I might get another mystery box beforehand, because the mystery box is the price of one of these wands on the website. And there's a couple more that I want. And I guess just to be able to have more wands to display in different places, it's best to buy the subscription route. I think maybe in the notes I can say, please, if possible, don't send me these ones I already have. That way I can get some different ones. But those are pretty fun. I also bought ribbon for different things. I think the thicker one I'm going to use to wrap around the bouquets. And then I've got 2 of each of these skinnier ones that are going to go around the decor and stuff. So I don't know, like bows or just ribbon floating down on the lanterns with flowers and things like that is kind of what I'm picturing with this. I also have these metal letters that I bought originally for our bedroom to go. We have those world scratch maps, and I thought it would be fun to put these atop or like next to each of ours, but we haven't put them up yet. So I thought maybe I could use them as wedding decor. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see if I do end up using them or not. And then the last thing I have right now are these sheer scarves. The plan is to put these, there's a gazebo that I think we're going to get married under, assuming the weather holds. But the plan is to kind of drape these sheer flowy scarves around the entrance and then put like one of those fairy light curtains down. And then I bought, in the last decor haul, I bought a whole bunch of antique skeleton keys. So to hang those at different levels. I don't know if I'm going to use ribbon for that, or like a fishing line to make it look a bit more invisible. We'll see when the time comes, or as it gets a little closer. But I do have these sheer scarves that are in a navy color that are gonna kind of give that little more of like a whimsical look to the altar space. The last bit of decor I have to share with you are some antique books that I picked up. So these are all gonna be used for centerpieces. I'm gonna stack them and maybe bundle them together with ribbon or something. I haven't decided yet, but the majority are a navy blue color. Some have some gold filigree stuff on them, some have silver. We've got these with bronze and just like really pretty front artwork as well. And then I did pick up some browns because I thought I needed to add that color in there. But all the browns are just varying shades, and I'm not sure that I really like these. I do like these top 2. They're just really pretty additions, but the others I could kind of do without, so I may not use them. I'm not entirely sure yet, but those are some more items that I picked up for decor, and probably, aside from the keys, the things that I have spent the most on so far for decor. So that is pretty much it. It feels like a lot more than it is just because I have the big glass containers, but I pretty much had already bought everything, and these are just kind of the last little knickknacks that I picked up. Like I said, I'm still looking for some silver trays, and I think that's probably going to be about it. It needs to be it because I've got more than enough stuff. The only other thing is the little tiny lanterns that I bought from IKEA that are like $3.99 or $4.99 a piece. I might pick up some more of those if I need, because I think I only got 2 of each of the lantern sizes. So I think it'd be fun to have the little lanterns kind of stacked in different places. I was already planning to use the lanterns that are up by the altar as more decor and stuff like that. So what I really need to do next is kind of start setting up my decor and patterns and things like that, and figuring out if I have enough of things or if I've got too much, so that I don't go out and spend more money that I don't really need to spend. So that, I think, is it for the moment. I would, again, really love to know what you did for decor. If you have an Instagram with like wedding photos, especially what just kind of your venue looked like in your setup, I would love to be spammed with some Instagram handles so that way I can kind of get an idea. Whenever I try to search on Pinterest, you get very like focused shots of the centerpieces, and I want just to kind of see a whole broad look at kind of what everybody's decor for their weddings look like. That's the thing I think I'm stressing about most at this moment, is how is everything gonna look, because I do have kind of a vision in mind. um I just don't exactly know how to pull it together because decor isn't really my strong point at all. I just kind of set things wherever they fit and nothing really has a good flow to it. So, any advice or tips, anything you can point me in the direction of, please do let me know down in the comments below, and I will chat with you there until my next video. Bye.